Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Dear sisters and brothers, members of the Muslim community in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Greetings of peace to all of you. I wanted to share with you a few things. First thing is about me, and it will hopefully clarify what comes after. Since I was a child, I've always been intrigued by figuring out my identity. And I find myself privileged and blessed to have a mixture of identities and cultures which shape who I am as a person today. I consider myself first and foremost an African by virtue of being born and raised on the African continent. I consider myself an Arab by virtue of speaking Arabic, a language that have shaped my thinking and the way I see and react to the world. I am an Egyptian, and I'm extremely proud of a heritage that extends back thousands of years as one of the world's oldest civilizations. I am a Muslim, and for that I truly thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All of these intersecting identities have shaped who and what I am today and where I stand on many current issues. And right now in America, my country, by virtue of naturalization, there are two sides: the right side and the wrong side. The right side is with the oppressed. Clearly, the wrong side is where the oppressor is. The right side is where I belong, and I stand firmly, and where I always stood. I belong in the camp of my black brothers and sisters, Muslims and none, by the way. I fully support the Black Lives Matter movement and principle, and I fully support the protests that has brought national and international pressure and allowed justice to finally breathe. I may have been silent over the past 2 weeks, but I assure you, it wasn't a silence of complacency or acceptance of injustices or the status quo. Having been part of a revolution myself, which helped overthrow a dictatorship, I have learned to calculate carefully what, when, and how to state my mind. Over the past 2 weeks, I was unable to state my mind. I was overwhelmed by a wave of powerful and strong emotions and feelings of defeatness and helplessness in the face of hatred, racism, and police brutality. Over the past 2 weeks, I cried and wept and pleaded to God to bring justice and remove racism from our world and communities. Our messenger taught us to change evil with our hands, our words, and that at least we can do so with our hearts. My heart despises racism, and I have never spared an opportunity to express that in words, and I will continue to take any necessary actions to confront racism at all levels, including in Muslim communities. May God have mercy on the soul of brother George Floyd and all the souls lost to racism, police brutality, hatred, and violence in America and around the world. Ameen. Jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.